What's up, everybody? Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are going over the Nether Spider level 60 hard Doom Tower. If you saw the video or the title, it says perfection. Now, some people do die, but the spider never gets to go, which I consider perfection. So if you can get the spider to never go, it just makes things so much easier, just like the Scarab King. So if you haven't seen my Scarab King video, go watch that because this is a very similar team, almost the same people. And then we're going to go over kind of the mechanics of it, the champions, their gear, everything you need to kind of use to beat this guy without having the spider go. So the waves are pretty easy. We're going to watch the video first, then we're going to go over the guys, then we're going to go over some other suggestions. But now we're at the boss. So we're at the boss 27 seconds. Again, the ads aren't that hard. So the thing about this boss is if you reduce the turn meter, the boss attacks you. So when I first started doing this, I would bring the cold hearts in and try and take down the turn meter. But if the cold heart goes first and reduces all the turn meter, that's 100% of the turn meter that you reduced. Your cold heart just gets one-shotted. So then I tried to make them more tankier, make a lot more HP. It still wasn't really working. So what we did was we kind of got Alure very fast. We got Sylar fast. We got Armiger fast. We got everybody over 200 speed. But we needed to slowly reduce the turn meter and then the cold heart to come in and do the big hitter. Because if even Armiger goes, Armiger is not built for damage, he's built really just for accuracy and speed. If you reduce the turn meter by 20% and then Alure goes in and reduces by another 75%, and then cold heart goes and reduces it, let's say, by another 20%, she's not going to get hit as hard, so then she won't get one-shotted. If you bring two cold hearts in, the same exact thing. If she reduces it 100% of turn meter, she gets 100% extra damage on top of her, which hits really hard. So we actually have Sylar in here to kind of reduce the speed. We have Sylar in there to reduce the speed. Everybody here reduces turn meter at some point. Alure is perfect. If you don't have specific champions, if you just bring Alure, two Allures with lifesteal set, she's going to be able to reduce the turn meter by 75% and then get hit, but she's also healing back up. So let's say next turn she has 25% HP. She's going to hit for really hard, 3 times, lifesteal, all that stuff, heal back up, and then she never dies. She's very good, almost perfect for this boss. This is an auto run, so I'll probably put that in the title as well. But Sylar is literally there just to revive and try and reduce as much as possible. My Sylar is mainly built for resistance, so she doesn't have a ton of resistance, or accuracy. She has about 185 accuracy, so with that accuracy, she's still able to reduce the turn meter, put up the decreased speed. Now, once you put up decreased speed once, it's going to be there the whole fight because the boss is never going to get to go. And again, you're not really doing anything because it's all in auto. The Armiger there, if you have 2 Armigers, perfect. If you have 3 Armigers, try that out. But this team right here is amazing. If you don't have Sylar, bring in another Armiger. If you don't have Sylar, bring in another cold heart. Just bring somebody else in to reduce the turn meter, and then you should be good to go. You don't need Miscreated Monster. I think that's the only difference is without Miscreated Monster, you bring in Sylar. I forget what the team matchup was, but you don't need the shields. You only need reduced turn meter and probably lifesteal. So Sylar's there to really help out heals and make sure nobody dies. Armiger dies a bunch of times. He doesn't have a ton of HP. Cold Heart dies a couple times. But even with us rezzing them, we're still able to do this on full auto without the spider going. So it's pretty cool just to kind of see this go. I used the Scarab King team, brought it over to here, same exact mechanics, and then just kind of let it run. So we're at about 75%. I think the cold heart finishes it off, which is with a heart seeker. Yeah. And then Alure, making sure that her crit rate is 100%. She is a good affinity against the spider, so she always crits every single time, so she always reduces the turn meter. And cold heart, there you go, that was a heart seeker. She died because she reduced the turn meter enough, and then just got one-shotted. Then we bring her back up. Sylar is so good. Just being able to reduce the turn meter by 40% every 3 turns and put up that slow speed. You can do the decreased accuracy, but her accuracy still gets landed. I don't know if it's unresistible, but you always have poisons. Now, every time you die, the poison sensitivity goes away, which is pretty cool. But that doesn't really matter because you don't get hit for as much. But look at Alure. Alure, health hasn't dropped below 50% like this entire match. She just heals herself the entire time. There you go. Cold Heart finished it off. We did a 4-minute 39-second run, which is great because if you do this on auto 10 times, you're looking at what, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and then you just kind of walk away. So let's go over the champions. First, we have Sylar. Sylar is in our resistance build with Sunset. She's for my main like resistance tank team in arena. So with pretty good gear, she has 48,000 HP, 4,400 defense, 207 speed. Not really built for damage. It's really just kind of controlling everything. 433 resistance with 185 accuracy. If you really want, use an accuracy banner on her. Right now we have a resistance banner, but if you put an accuracy banner on her, she's going to be good for everywhere. You don't have to build her this way. This is mainly for a resistance PvP team. So if you just want to go main DPS, speed, and HP, that'll probably be better for most people. This is a more of an end game build for her with stun sets and resistance. So again, just look at the gear. We're going to go through it real quick. Keep that in mind where I would go, you know, HP, defense on both these, speed boots, obviously, and then just everything else mainly get speed, HP, and accuracy. Very good for Sunset though. Like she's able to do her A2, which stuns two times to stun, plus the stun set. So it's like she's always stunning people on the waves, as long as their accuracy is good enough. But these are the masteries we used. Again, down to the resistance tree. Probably go with this, because this doesn't help with stuns. Or this to, I mean, again, you don't really need those because the boss never goes. So you're only putting it up once, I think good to go. Now the next person we used is going to be Sylar. So Sylar is also in a stun set. They're basically like my main Doom Tower team is Sylar, 2 Prince Kaimars in stun sets, and then him in a stun set. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stun sets in Doom Tower, and it's actually working pretty well. I forget who else we run with it. I think Bad L. Bad L is not a stun set. I should try him in a stun set though. But Bad L is our last person in Doom Tower. We're not here for Doom Tower. We're here for this. So our Sylar is geared. I think I did a guide on her, but we took some of the stun gear off of my main people and put it on her just for the faction wars. But now that she is my main Doom Tower team, I wanted to make sure that the stun set was good. So we have speed, a little bit of HP, speed, accuracy. Accuracy, speed, resistance, HP with speed, and then HP. So this I'm probably going to level up to 16 soon, but we have accuracy, defense, no speed. I don't know if this is the best stun set chest piece I have, but it is a stun set chest piece. And then we have probably the best boots I have. I'm not sure if these were on sale at one point. What does she have now? That's because of the resistance, that's why. But these are 45 speed boots, stun set, perfect. Then I think we have an accuracy banner, no resistance. So I use this for the faction wars. So I would go accuracy if you don't have over 250 resistance or accuracy. Go with the accuracy banner. I just did this because of the resistance. She's pretty good resistance right now, and I think it was the highest speed that I had. So I might have to rework that when we get higher in the Doom Tower. HP for this with resistance, and then this for defense with a little bit of HP. So this could obviously be better too. So that's our Sylar. Skills, accuracy, decrease accuracy, but this is why you need her. It's because of the decreased speed and the reduce enemy by 40%. So very, very good. Her aura is faction crypts, doesn't work with Doom Tower, and then I think all my stun sets have the same exact build. I get leashes on anybody who's stunned. I get to counterattack. She has an A1 counterattack. This boosts up turn meter, and then this helps with the stun set. So very, very good. That's Sylar, and then we have Alure. So Alure I freaking love. She is, never used her until Doom Tower. I used her like a little bit in Faction Wars, but that was it. But just so good with controlling turn meters. Even in Faction Wars, like watch my Faction Wars video because she controls the Valkyries so well as well as with like all the other stun sets. So we want to get down to here and also this because she's the 3-hitter A1. And then accuracy. And then this helps. I don't know why I have this there. You probably don't need this because you don't want your people to die. But maybe this actually works. I'm not sure if this works if your people die and you res back up. But if you do this and like your Cold Heart and your Armor Gunner keep dying, I don't know if it stacks up to 24 extra. But put it in there and let me know if that works. And then skills, no books. I guess we have one book, but this is why you have her. Attacks 3 times at random, decreases the target's turn meter by 25%, so 75% on the boss every single time she goes, as long as she crits. So of course the gloves, we want crit rate gloves to make sure you get 100%. HP just to make her a little bit more tanky. Speed boots, lifesteal set, obviously, speed, crit rate, accuracy, and speed. So this we have accuracy because we need her to make sure that she is reducing the turn meter every single time. Accuracy, and then HP with really good HP roll. So total stats, we have 276 accuracy. With the Great Hall, we have an extra 80, 100% crit rate exactly. Not a lot of crit damage, and some other basic stats up here. I used to go with attack. Don't go with attack, just make her survive, and then you should be good. Almost 40k HP. So that is our Alure. I want to build up another one just for like more bosses. And then we have our Cold Heart. So this Cold Heart has the Destroy set. Very good for the Scarab boss. Very good for everything else. The Destroy set's literally just for the Scarab boss. But if it's good enough, you can use it everywhere. Like this, we have a crit damage with crit rate. Like that is perfect. Like those gloves are perfect for the Doom Tower. Then we have HP, make it a little bit more tanky. Speed with crit rate. Speed, speed, and speed. So we need her fast. We need all the people fast. HP, crit damage, accuracy, and then accuracy with speed. So her total speed is 223. I'm not sure if she's the fastest, but she has 40k HP for a Cold Heart. That's really good. All these other skills don't really matter. It's really just accuracy, 70% crit rate with a lot of crit damage, and then HP and speed. Like the attack and defense, it's not that important. If she just doesn't get targeted because she has a lot of HP, you should be good. So that was 223 speed. Alure is at 222 speed, and then Armiger is our last guy. 260. So everybody's over 216. What is Sylar? Sylar's speed 203. So if Cold Heart goes first and she gets one-shotted because you reduce the turn meter all the way, you have to res her first with your Sylar, and then everybody else should slowly reduce the turn meter. What I would suggest is make sure Cold Heart go not first, like have somebody else at 224 speed, and then she won't get one-shotted. But Armiger, I would build Armiger with accuracy. He has 300 accuracy, speed, and crit rate. I think he needs 100% crit rate because of his spell right here. Decrease the target's turn meter by 30%. It's not 20%, 30% if this attack is critical. So you need him to be 100% crit rate. And then mine isn't built. I'm going to take off my Lugan and put her on here so he has a lot more crit damage because he does do damage based off enemy and max HP. So it's kind of like a mini Cold Heart. Now, if you have a couple of these guys, it's not bad. I have one with another one being built. It's only level 50. So once I get it up to level 60, get a good go, he's going to be mainly my Doom Tower and probably Spider. I'm not sure if I need him in Spider right now, but Doom Tower, definitely. 36,000 HP, 2,000 defense, 216 speed, but mainly the accuracy. Accuracy, 100% crit rate, you're good to go. So we have, I think, crit rate for the gloves, HP with speed, speed with a lot of accuracy, speed, HP, and then speed with accuracy. Pretty good. Another destroy set, again, for the Scarab King. We have defense, HP, and accuracy. So really good accuracy banner. 17 extra speed. That's awesome. Total stats. And mastery is down to War Master. Because you want him. He's good for... Armiger is so good everywhere. He's good in the Ice Spider. He's good in Nether Spider. He's good in Scarab King. Haven't tried him in the Dragon one yet. But, I mean, he's so good. And he's like a uncommon. Like, that's amazing. Counterattack. And then increase turn meter. So, and this is just to get, hopefully, if he does something, he can reset that cooldown and then go again. So that's pretty cool. So that is my guys. Now, what you can also do is I've seen her solo the Nether Spider. I don't have that build. I don't know how that works, but she could also be very good doing a lot of damage. What else? Anybody that has turn meter, literally anybody in this game that has turn meter control, they will be good for the Nether Spider. But Alure, Sylar, and Armiger are probably Armigers are the easiest ones to attain. Alure's like she's only a blue, epic, so maybe a lot of people have her. Definitely get her to 60. Definitely level her up. She's definitely worth it. So, guys, that is my Nether Spider. Let me know what you thought about it. Hopefully, this helped you out. It's a pretty basic build. Everybody can get Sile, so it's almost like we're running it without legendaries. And then Armiger, if you have 2 Armigers, just run those instead of a Cold Heart. Then you're good to go. So, guys, appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the channel. Every time a new video pops up, you're going to be able to see it first. So, guys, appreciate it. Good luck with everything, and enjoy the rest of your week.